Norfolk Adult Education's Personal Learning and Development team offer innovative courses for adults with a range of learning disabilities and difficulties. They are designed to meet the needs of entry to Level 1 learners and will help develop core skills such as confidence building, communication, social and team building skills, independent living and skills for work. Our new Future Factor programmes offer a unique opportunity by providing structured training for adults with learning disabilities to prepare for the world of work and are delivered across the county. The key is that each course is hosted by an employer who welcomes the class members into the actual community of the workplace. Learners then feel an integral part of the business while they are learning. Collaboration with the Support into Employment team has greatly enhanced the success of the programmes. The team leaders have an excellent knowledge of the job market and employers in their localities. They refer people to the courses who need to work on their employability skills before they're actually work ready and are a progression route from the course. Steve Russell, team leader for employment for the Western District, has been working with us on the Future Factor course currently based at Asda in Kings Lynn.
It's amazing really, because things that happen here, Asda in Kings Lynn is out of the town centre, but the course itself is known in the town centre by other employers. Lisa, one of the students here, she came onto the Future Factor course sort of quite disempowered after a bad experience at work, where she felt that nobody would want her anymore, and we helped to get her confidence back. And I believe coming on the course here helped her to gain the confidence and helped her to find her voice again, to be able to go into an interview at the local the Wetherspoons Hotel, the Globe Hotel in Kings Lynn, and she sold herself. We only went there to get a work experience placement, really, but she sold herself so well the manager said, well, actually, I'll give you a job. Tracy, she's great, she's quite gregarious young lady, but once again she had a similar experience to her sister, where she was hurt in a work experience. The course has helped her also to find her voice. She's done work experience, she's done work trials in a couple of places which were bigger than her expectations of her own ability. Marvellously so, the local Marks and Spencer's shop have said that they would consider hosting their own Future Factor course in the future. I think people like working with other agencies, partnership working, and when they can see a quality sort of partner coming on board, then that makes them.
In the Asda stores, our learners have become part of the staff community, joining in with events even on days when the class doesn't run, and being a friendly, helpful face on the shop floor with customers and staff alike. Here is what a few of them have to say.
I'm learning how to backpack and to mass work. I didn't take it away.
I can sign in on my own. Like here, you don't clock in like with card, you just sign your name on a bit of paper.
I've achieved paid work at the Globe in Kings Lynn, making sure that the table's all neat and tidy, and making sure that the plates are all stacked neat, tidy in the kitchen.
Norfolk Adult Education works closely with other services and organisations and local businesses to ensure high quality specialist education opportunities that are tailored to meet individual needs and requirements.
Here at the Rookery, and we are doing the Future Factor programme, which has been really successful. Today we're doing a project based on a little bit of a micro enterprise, and that means that we can bring in all the work related skills that you would normally have in a realistic environment. As a group, we had to make a business plan and decide what direction we were going to take, using the resources that we have within the Rookery, which is farm based. Today we have a coffee morning going on. We just had massive discussions and we sort of brainstormed what charities do we want to use, and we came up with the Ryan's Appeal. Over the course of the year, we've had a couple of coffee mornings to generate some money, and this particular morning we've opened it out to the community. We've done, the guys have put together an advertising programme. They have put articles and written in the local newspapers to bank the money that we've got, so we're utilising the community to work out how to use our banking skills. And the things that they've made have come from a local collection depot called Scrapbox, a national business, but it's a charity run operation, and so we've been able to source really cheap produce, and we've been able to build from that to make profit. And as far as we're concerned, that's getting fairly close to a real working environment. We think we will probably get £400 or £500, and we started with nothing. The first coffee morning we just did as a general basic one, and made £60, and we used that to on resources, and from that, if we sell everything this time round, we've got calendars, we've actually made books, cakes, peg baskets, crafts, plants.
Chris has been attending the course, and this is what he had to say.
The work skill we've been learning is gardening. We've been learning how to spend money, budgeting, buying things, going to places, going to drop-ins, places where you go and buy stuff. I've learned how to be patient with people, because I know people have problems. Like I had when I was a kid, and I know they got kids. They didn't have problems when they were kids, but they may have problems now. Right. So I've reversed it. I've turned it upside down.
Right. So you're able to help these people?
I'm able to help these people.
Norfolk, the Future Factor has been running successfully at Holt Hall. Chris teaches young people and a wide range of other learner groups within the project Roots and Shoots at Growing for the Future.
We've had valuable assistance from Peter's group throughout the year at different times, whether it be in the greenhouse or the polytunnel or out here indeed in the garden. For instance, Stephen, who's one of the members there, loves watering, and you know, there's plenty of other opportunities from harvesting right the way through to weeding. They've got part of their own garden, and they've actually been growing plants for us as well. So all in all, it's been a real partnership.
Here you'll see a learner demonstrating the art of making a bird scarer.
These are bird scarers. Get the birds off what we do. Get all the plants. Stop them eating plants. They fly off. Done this out of coat hanger. Made 2 holes in the bottle. You bend this out. Put a straight bit of coat hanger in the holes, and bend this inwards. Yeah. Right. On the caps, then the bottle coming off. They just fly round.
Teaching and learning is achieved through tutorials, exploring the environment, personal development, group projects and enrichment activities. The Cromer Future Factor group have been preparing for their summer fair. Let's hear from a few of the learners about some of the work they've produced for sale.
These are some of the cards that I'm actually selling for our summer fair we're actually doing today. And well, because I enjoy doing cross stitch, and I thought to myself, a little extra pocket money, and actually sell them, and then I can actually use the money to go and get some more equipment when I need it.
I've done lots of things. The bags especially, they're the ones what I like. The bags, because I got one of what we all had a t-shirt, a white t-shirt, and we brought it in and we dyed it. And we made circles, we put elastic bands around them. We kept doing that with the elastic bands and tightened them. And then we put them in the, then we put them into the dye, and Liz, who is one of the helpers, she got them out and Sam rinsed them, and then we I think Liz took them home to wash for us.
These are some of the things I've made today for the summer fair, and I like to do loads of cross stitch and tapestry and crocheting, and I'm pretty good at doing things as well. I also knit egg cozies as well for people who wants to buy them, and it's one of the big bags I've made as well.
Learners are assessed continuously through recognising and recording progress and achievement, which is known as RAPA. Diana, Future Factor tutor in Attleborough in the south of Norfolk, explains.
The progress has been absolutely amazing. We've got learners who have had very little communication skills at the beginning of the course, who will now stand up and do a short presentation to the rest of the group. They've really gelled as a group. They look after each other well, and as far as work skills are concerned, they help around the centre, they look after the notice boards, they clean the coffee area. I've got learners who are independent with a photocopier. When visitors come in, they will ask visitors their name, they'll introduce themselves.
Ben Butler, Manager of Education and Personal Development at Broadland Clinic, recently visited the Future Factor course, which runs in the Under One Roof Centre in Norwich. This is what he had to say.
I've had a great day, as I say, looking at the development and the confidence and the skills that several of the people that we've been working with at the Broadland Clinic have been able to demonstrate today under one roof. I hope the programme here continues and strengthens and grows. It provides an invaluable source of progression for the most vulnerable guys in our community.
Fiona, Manager of the Under One Roof Centre, commented.
One thing we've noticed is that people do return and that the attendance is very consistent, and I think that's down a lot to Paula, the tutor, and the way that she runs the sessions, and also to the bond and the confidence that has grown within that group, because they give each other confidence to try new activities and to do new things. So I think it's worked really well.
Tutor Paula Buckingham explains how the Future Factor is structured to support all learners to achieve their individual goals.
What we try and do at this venue and the others that I teach at is set up a set of progression steps so that learners can decide what goals they need to set for themselves, sometimes action plan around it, but always break it down into a set of positive action steps so that whatever obstacles you might encounter, whether they're personal or learning or social obstacles, you can work to overcome them with others and be supported in it as well, which is quite a nice thing when it all works out well and you see people that perhaps didn't feel comfortable interacting with the others on the course, or definitely not with staff members sometimes either, and they've worked and they've overcome it and they're capable of having a positive interaction, taking on roles and responsibilities, working independently with others to set up team tasks and achieving and enjoying, which is the best bit really about being a tutor, when you see the magic happen.
The Future Factor course has not only transformed the lives of job seekers and their families, but it has been successful in breaking down barriers to employing someone with a learning disability. Here is what the learners think about the course.
People are friendly, plus you learn a lot of different things.
I love the course because we all mix together, and if we need help, all the other staff will help us, and Sam is very good. She's brilliant.
Well, it's helped me towards being more confident in myself. Well, teaching me more about money skills, because I'm terrible with money. And then supporting everybody else as well in the group.
It's helped me to be more confident with other people and being polite to other people as well.
I've learnt how to sew now, use the sewing machine. I never used the sewing machine not until this year.
It's all about like job skills, interview techniques, how to write a good CV, also how you can work in a team and working with what skills you have and learning new skills.
My confidence has gone up more because when I came here I didn't used to speak to nobody, and my confidence has gone sky high. I'm more talkative, more positive with myself, and I make myself feel proud of myself as well, so that's good.